Did you know that an average person spends over $11,000 a year on car repairs? The crazy part is that up to 60% of these costs are completely avoidable. That's right, some mechanics won't tell you that you're paying for things you don't actually need. But I'm here to change that. Today I will reveal 11 car maintenance tips mechanics don't want you to know. So stick around, because, in the end, I'll share one crucial piece of advice that could extend the life of your car. Number 1. Don't waste money on additives. For most cars, spending money on those pricey engines, transmissions, or fuel additives is like buying designer clothes for your dog. It's just not necessary. They're banking on you falling for it, but today's US gasoline already has all the necessary additives by law, right from the pump. And when it comes to engine oil, it's packed with better chemicals right from the factory, so it lasts longer. It's a lot better than what we had years ago. So skip the special potions and just change your oil on schedule. Number 2. Reset the maintenance required light yourself. Let's talk about how maintenance requires light for a second. It's one of those things car manufacturers use to get you back into the dealership. These alerts show up at predetermined mileage points, often every 15,000 miles, making you think something serious is wrong. But don't stress. Keep up with your oil changes and regular maintenance, of course, but don't let that light push you around. Most of the time, it's just a reminder for an oil change. Look up how to turn it off for your car model. This will save you a trip to the dealer and keep your money where it belongs. Number 3. Keep your tires at the right pressure. Most cars need tire pressure between 28 and 36 psi, but to be sure, always check your owner's manual or the sticker inside your door. Check your tires at least once a month. Properly inflating them can boost your gas mileage by up to 3%, which means more road trips and fewer stops at the pump. Also, remember to rotate your tires every 5,000 to 8,000 miles so that all 4 tires wear evenly. Number 4. Skip the coolant flush. It's something that shady mechanics push, just like power steering flushes. Sure, it sounds like a good idea, but it's usually unnecessary. Always check your car's manual for fluid recommendations. Most manufacturers don't suggest these flushes until you hit around 100,000 miles. Number 5. Replace your air filters regularly. A clogged air filter can reduce your engine's performance and even hurt fuel efficiency. Just open the hood, find the air filter box, unclip it, swap out the old filter for a new one, and close it back up. Most should be replaced every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, or more often if you drive in dusty areas. Number 6. Avoid overfilling the gas tank. When you're at the pump, squeezing that handle just a bit longer to get every last drop in can be tempting. However, overfilling can lead to fuel spills and damage your car's vapor recovery system. Gasoline vapors are harmful to the environment and can escape if you overfill, which is wasteful and potentially damaging to your vehicle. To avoid this, simply stop filling when the nozzle clicks off automatically. That's your sign that the tank is full. Number 7. Use fuel injector cleaner for better performance. If you use lower quality fuel, clean your fuel injectors every 1,000 to 3,000 miles to prevent clogs. If you're driving a newer vehicle and using high quality fuel, every 7,500 to 15,000 miles should be sufficient. Number 8. Car batteries lose life just sitting on the shelf. Car batteries don't last forever. They have a shelf life just like a carton of milk. Once they're filled with acid at the factory, the countdown begins. So if you buy a battery that's been sitting around for months, it's already lost some of its oomph. Always check the battery's date and go for one less than a month old. Skip the big box stores where batteries are stacked like cans of beans. You never know how long they've been gathering dust. And don't forget to keep those terminals clean. Number 9. Check your belts and hoses for wear and tear. Serpentine belts are usually located at the front of your engine, while hoses run throughout the engine bay transporting coolant, oil, and other vital fluids. Regularly inspect these for cracks, wear, or leaks. If you spot any damage, it's time for a replacement to prevent costly engine issues. Number 10. don't overlook brake fluid maintenance. Brake fluid doesn't get much attention, but it should. Ensure it's at the right level and swap it out every 2 to 3 years. Over time, brake fluid attracts moisture, which can cause corrosion and make your brakes less effective. A quick check now can save you a lot of trouble and money later. Number 11. Check the coolant level if your heater blows cold air. If your car's heater is blowing cold air or just feels lukewarm, it's usually because the coolant is low. When there's not enough coolant, the heater core produces air instead of hot water, and that air won't heat your car. So if your heater isn't doing its job this winter, check the coolant level, top it off if needed, and you might just fix the issue right there. It's a simple trick that's helped many drivers stay warm on chilly mornings. If your heater is fine but your AC has issues, check out 7 symptoms of a bad AC pressure switch to discover what could be causing the problem. Those are the essential car maintenance tips every owner should know. Following these practices isn't just good advice, it's the best way to keep your car running longer and avoid costly repairs. Stick to these and your car will thank you. If you found these tips helpful, check out my next video, Things You Should Never Do in an Automatic Car.